Is the tornado's playground. Meteorologists come from all over the world because this is where they happen. From Texas all the way up to Nebraska and into Canada is what's known as Tornado Alley. And usually starting in early April through the summer is what they call the storm season.
Everybody underground now! Okay, guys, here we go, please.
This is the 50-year storm that's coming.
We were in the hottest tornado spot in the world at the hottest tornado time, and it was scary.
I want the audience to feel the same amazement as what the storm chasers feel.
Get us out of here.
Okay, bring the wind up. Here we go. Okay.
In the summer of 1995, during the heat of storm season, the director of Speed, Jan de Bont, along with producers Kathleen Kennedy, Michael Crichton, and Ian Bryce, set out to capture the dark side of nature on film. The result is Twister, the latest film from Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment. It tells the story of two recently separated meteorologists, played by Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, who were brought together again by the threat of the 50-year storm, a deadly system that threatens to drop multiple tornadoes into central Oklahoma.
The NSSL says the cap is breaking. Towers are going up 30 miles off the dry line. All right, let's go.
From the moment I read the script, I knew this was only one person who could play the part. Actually, two people. I mean, both Helen and Bill, I knew from day one, they had to be the Joe and Bill. And I was like, God, how do you get her? She's doing this TV series, very successful, and she had never done one of those big movies, and the studios were a little bit worried about, taking the risk of, a movie not finishing on time and then having her to go back to the TV series. What are you going to do if we run over schedule? And I finally convinced him that it is more important to have an actress that's perfect for the part than the risk you would take by maybe losing a week or so at the end, or 2 weeks. And they finally agreed with me, and she turned out absolutely perfect. It couldn't be better.
I play a woman who chases tornadoes for a living, a scientist who is interested for research purposes and personal purposes to find out about tornadoes. Someone who was touched by one early in her life and has bordering on an obsession with getting near these things.
Get it, Joe! Hurry! It's got it!
Like the lamps.
Daddy, Toby's still outside.
Toby, come on, boy!
Oh, it's okay, Toby.
Grab Joe, honey.
Daddy!
Take Joe.
For these storm chasers, it's an opportunity to launch a tracking device nicknamed Dorothy that can unlock the secrets inside nature's most mysterious killer.
They're hoping in their attempts to get close enough to a tornado to possibly learn ways of creating a better warning system in the hopes of eventually saving lives, and also just to understand better what takes place inside of a tornado. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. They understand the atmospheric things that come together to cause them, but for years they've been trying to get a weather package, kind of like a flight recorder, inside the Twister.
We put her up inside a tornado. She opened and releases hundreds of these sensors that measure all parts of the tornado simultaneously.
I'm a guy who walked away from it. I'm a gunfighter who left the gunfight. When I go back to see my ex-wife, Helen Hunt, to get the divorce papers signed, I've got my fiancé in tow. I realize that since I've seen her, she's become even more obsessed.
Did you sign the papers?
Oh, shit.
She didn't?
Come on, we can still catch him.
Glad you're back! I'm not back!
I sort of hold them ransom if he goes on this one final chase with me.
Dusty, the battle zone should be northeast of 81.
Wait a minute. The battle zone? Billy, what are we doing?
Going again.
It's very fun to get to play a relationship that's already fueled by a lot of rage and love and a mixed bag of emotions.
Okay, guys, let's go get it.
Add to this mix a rival storm-chasing team headed by Carrie Elways, dead set on getting to the twister first, and you have the makings of an incredible, terrifying ride.
It's that cat and mouse chase with the weather, with this great ominous thing that these storm chasers deal with, and that's where the rush comes from.
People tend to say that Speed was a very fast-moving picture. I think this one is a little quicker.
Go in there, hurry. You're gonna miss it.
Hold on. Just hold on a second.
Have you lost your nerve?
Tighten your seatbelt.
Bill, Joe, where are you? We lost visual.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, we gotta get out of this.
Really?
2 miles now, picking up speed.
Bill, sometime this week would be good.
I'm trying to get out.
Are you mad?
I'll be mad later. Right now, I'm trying not to kill us.
Funnel getting thicker. It's moving fast. Coming towards you, Joe.
It's starting to turn.
Where? I can't see it.
You will.
Joe, you're too close.
Oh.
It's not gonna work. Get out of there.
I can't get out. It's too steep. This was a great idea.
Dude, that wasn't so bad. Let's get it ready.
God, why
Let's
can't we
go.
spend a normal day together? We're on the damage map. Oh, this is crazy. Forget it. There's no time. It's gonna hit.
We can still
There's
do
no
it.
time. Come on, come on. Find something to grab a hold of.
I know.
What are you doing?
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Get out, look out!
Phenomenal shooter. I mean, this movie, in terms of action, goes beyond Speed. So it is nonstop, and Jan is nonstop. I mean, he moves faster than any person on the crew. So it becomes really a job of keeping up. And Jan is usually running, placing every camera himself. He works with multiple cameras on every single shot so that you have a very fast-cutting, quick-moving energy to every single scene in the movie.
Joe, come on!
Get underground. Take cover right now. Go.
Come on, hurry!
Come on. Get in here. Get in here.
Go, go, go! Come on! Everybody down in the pit! Get down! Let's go! Everybody down! Go! Move! Come on! hit!
You're okay.
No, it is not okay!
It'll be over soon!
This is insane! This is insane! I don't want this! This is perfect for me! I don't want to do this anymore!
Traveling hundreds of miles throughout Tornado Alley, the line between the script, written by Michael Crichton and Anne-Marie Martin, and reality began to blur. The production found itself surrounded by the same violent weather they were portraying on screen.
We could see on our portable Doppler that we had a supercell moving toward us. And in fact, not only was it moving toward us, it was literally bearing right down on us. It's exhilarating because what's happening around you is completely and totally beyond your control.
The night before we started shooting, there was an awesome thunderstorm, thunder and lightning storm. And as an actor, you always hope that there'll be some omen that you were born to play the part or that you're, perfectly suited. The night before this movie started, I was lying in my bed going, if there were a tornado coming, I would run the other way.
Lightning came out, and man, it was the loudest storm, and it was really powerful. The idea of people going out there chasing tornadoes tells you a lot about a person.
I mean, the F5, which is like the most powerful tornado, it can go over more than a mile wide, and this wind speeds of up to 300 miles an hour inside the core, which is like 2 to 3 times as strong as the biggest hurricane. It's totally, it totally pulverizes everything. Nothing's left. It's like never even existed before. So the power is unbelievable.
On the very same day the Twister cast and crew hit the road, their real-life counterparts, the storm chasers from Vortex, had their sights set on the real thing. An offshoot of the National Severe Storm Lab, the team of scientists was tracking a massive storm system that had formed over the Texas Panhandle just south of the production.
Mission today is to document the near tornado thermodynamic fields.
Using a caravan of 20 vehicles, 2 airplanes and a command vehicle manned by the team leader, Eric Rasmussen, the Vortex team was able to pinpoint the tornado's touchdown, a terrifying place where in the middle of the day, it looks like night.
It's still too dangerous for us to get out.
There's an adrenaline rush to doing all this. Some guys like to go and surf the bonsai pipeline. Some guys are into hang gliders. These guys are into chasing tornadoes. And it's almost like chasing a rogue murderer. It's one of the most terrifying sights a human being can witness.
Almost 345 degrees.
The tornado we saw Friday was so strong that it peeled the asphalt off of a highway and threw it 600 feet out through a field.
Percent telemetry, we need emergency crews here. Houses have been hit, over.
Get us out of here. I'm serious. I know.
Not only have the storm chasers of Tornado Alley begun to unravel the physics behind the violent storms, through the increased use of video cameras, they have also captured some of the most terrifying images ever seen. It was this kind of urgency combined with the excitement of discovery that Jan de Bont wanted to capture in Twister. The production became its own storm-chasing unit, ready on a moment's notice to move if the weather was right, or in this case, wrong.
I wanted to have this real feel of it, almost like a documentary, that like those guys are really doing. They had this one day, and in this day they have to get there. And it gives it a very unique look to the movie.
We're driving due east on a country road we've been on for about 6 miles. We got an F-32 sitting here on the ground. Woohoo!
I always feel that beauty gets in the way of the content, and I want to forget the beauty. I want to just go right to the heart of the story.
We're getting slammed in here, guys. You better hang back.
Time for deployment, guys. Let's do it. Sometimes when I didn't know what to do with this character, I decided I was playing Jan. Just focused and fearless.
Meg!
Joe, take a flashlight. Careful.
Meg!
Careful.
Meg!
boy?
Moss, she's down here. Meg, we're here. We're coming down.
Hey! We gotta get this off over. Hang on.
Hey, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Okay, ready?
Watch your hand, watch your hand.
Go. Let's go. Oh, I got it.
Easy, 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 easy.
Get down.
Oh, good.
You gotta hurry.
Let's go, let's
Think
go,
you
let's
can walk?
Yeah.
Watch out!
The violence of winds that can reach 300 miles an hour, DeBont again went for realism.
Bring the wind up.
Using the jet engine from a 707, massive fans, and even a turning rig that allowed Bill and Helen to be swept up by the force of the tornado.
I knew reading the script it wasn't going to be, you know, like a easy picnic of a shoot.
Here we go.
Hold on! Hang on!
For the scenes when Helen and Bill drive straight into the storm, DeBont rigged up a caravan of semi-trucks spewing debris and ice chunks over the camera car and onto the actor's truck.
Just before the tornado happened, these artists used hailstorm. So I said, I have to have a real hailstorm scene in the movie. I wish I'd never thought about it. We couldn't get any hail in all of Oklahoma, so we had to import it from neighboring state. We had like 4 or 5 40-foot trailers moving at the same time. 10 seconds later, all the ice is gone, all the debris is gone, and we have to go back to one. It took forever to shoot that scene.
Stand by to roll. All right, guys, everybody knows the truck's going to be barreling right through here, so nobody should be close to the side of the road. Let's pull out, everybody, please. Everybody pull out.
This is pretty real. I don't have to do a lot of acting in this movie. You know, they're raining basically chipped ice on me. They're throwing debris. I mean, although it's lightweight stuff, it still hits, it still hurts. It's exciting stuff. This is why I signed up. It's a very physical role.
Okay, she's almost ready!
Hold on! We're almost there! We're almost there!
It really looks like the end of the world. They built a set using existing buildings and buildings they built for the establishing shot, and then they tore down. I'd say it was 7 square blocks, and they just reduced this place to rubble, and they had got literally cars and trees, and they copied a lot of famous tornado photographs.
For blocks and blocks and blocks, we were walking through rubble up to our knees. It was just really bizarre.
And just to walk around that and just see how close it looks to the footage that I've seen, and I'm sure others involved with this picture have seen it, it's uncanny. And I think even the locals are kind of stunned. They're out there, and you know, a lot of them are the extras, and they're like looking around, they're going, my God, I guess this is what would happen if a tornado hit us, you know? And it's a pretty hairy thought.
We need some hanging wires, electric power lines that can spark so that when we look this way behind them, there's this shower of sparks behind them.
They had no warning.
Even just to create very, very small scenes took a phenomenal amount of manpower and equipment. And it really made all of us step back and realize how nature itself can create this on such a massive scale. And we were putting all our energy into just creating what would exist in the frame.
This is Topeka, Kansas, and this is the aftermath of the most destructive tornado ever to strike the state capital. It sliced a path of death and damage a half-mile wide and 15 miles long.
Tree just flew over. Wow, look at that tree over. Look at the top, look at the top. Get away from the windows! Get away! Get away!
The The nature of the tornado and the reason it is able to destroy so much so quickly is that it is completely unpredictable, able to turn on the observer in the blink of an eye. It was this unpredictability that led DeBont to Industrial Light and Magic, the computer effects facility owned by George Lucas. It was a rare chance to control the uncontrollable.
It should be a lot lower. I wanted to make it be as realistic as possible. We have so many tapes of real tornadoes, but always, again, seen from a distance. You never see the inside of a tornado, which we hopefully going to see for the first time in this movie.
It's kind of really a new wave in terms of saying we can do everything in the computer, because all the cars that are flying, all the houses, you know, the spinning house onto a road, and all the tanker and everything, that's all computer graphics.
Are you going to make this then? The quality of computer imaging and the CGI is so incredible right now that you almost have to make it look like there were little mistakes in it. It's too perfect almost.
We add the level of shake to it so that it builds up. The closer the tornado comes, the more intense that shake becomes.
Get off of this road.
I think it's in the eye of the beholder, you know, whether it's a monster that's coming to get you or a force of nature to be listened to or something fascinating or something terrifying. I think what makes it a good thing to make a movie about is it's all of those things.
If they just get 10% of that feeling, then you still will be enormous. It will be still fantastic.
We as a society, people just in general have a innate fascination with these storms, these tornadoes are just so captivating to look at. And here we're throwing the audience right into the middle of them, and it's going to be a hell of a ride.